Philly Zone, Polly, Nice, your way, Cosmic, Strictly Skills Club. We are outside at the 2025 BET Awards. It's airing Monday, June 9th. Make sure you hashtag BET Awards and shout out, man, to Rand Spear, the action lawyer. But make sure you tap in. Let me tell y'all something right now.
Aw.
I'm a little excited. I'm not gonna lie. And this person that I'm about to bring on has a lot of titles. I mean, she really kind of from Philly. She is, but she not. She was in Philly for a second. But I call her the female Kevin Samuels.
Oh, God.
That's what you are.
Oh, no.
Ladies and gentlemen, Kendra G is
God,
in the building.
Oh, my goodness. Well, first of all, shout out to Philly. Shout out to you. Thank you for having me on your show. I spent years in Philly. I did radio in Philly. Philly is definitely a part of my legacy. I will forever love Philly. Oh, my God. Mike Jarek, Alex. Like, I love Fox. I just love everybody in Philly.
Yeah, definitely shout out to them. Kendra.
I don't think I'm the female Kevin Samuels.
No, yes, you are. Nope, we getting right to it.
Okay, let's get to it.
You are a female. Listen.
Okay, tell me why.
I'm going to tell you why.
Okay.
You got a lot of dudes hot with you.
Yes.
I'm going to tell you why. You need to open up a gas station. You sell more gas on. You be like, yeah, girl, you look good. I see them Jones. All them Jones don't be right.
Okay, why? Okay,
they look like they should be at the used car lot. Come on, let's keep it a buck.
This is the second guy.
I'm not. I'm keeping it real.
Okay, how you look?
Wait. I know. I'm not saying.
Judging my girls.
Wait, I'm not. No, okay. I'm not judging them.
Yes, you
Listen,
are.
I'm not saying I'm eye candy.
You said.
I'm not. Listen.
Fair.
I'm not gonna tell you something. I'm not saying I'm a dime. Oh yeah, I'm a dime.
So
no, I'm not saying that.
How you judging non-dimes?
No, what I'm saying is this is where the problem comes in.
Oh, I'm listening.
Okay, you be knowing that they don't be dimes, and you be like, oh yeah, girl.
Okay, let me explain what I do. First of all,
break it down.
Okay, because I don't give advice. I have a dating show. Now, there are times when I will give advice. So what I do is you come on my show. I have a dating app, Kendra G Singles, iPhone and Android phones. So I am like, I don't want to shout out another dating app, but famous one. But, that's what I do. So people call me looking for love. People have gotten married. Babies have been created. Now, a woman may have a requirement, a desire. Here's what I will say. And a lot of times it goes left with salary because men equate salary. They go all over the place when somebody got money, when they want a certain amount of money. Now, if a woman tells me she only wants a man that makes $100K, I will say to her, if you don't get a man that makes that amount of money or more, are you okay with having no man? Because that's the freedom. She has to live her life. Now, I can ask that question, and if she says, I'm okay, then she's okay. There's plenty of men single. Men do not judge other men for being single, but all of a sudden y'all want to judge all the women when they don't have, or they're not in a relationship, or they're not married. Y'all don't want to be husbands. How's she going to be a wife? Y'all not giving that out. And then also, let me get into this.
Get into this ish. Go ahead.
There are a lot of delusional men that call my show, but y'all don't talk about them. And the reason why y'all don't talk about them, because y'all want to talk about yourselves, and there's no money in that. People are just mad at me because there's money in talking about black women. That's what it really comes down to. And I have no idea why y'all are so concerned about a woman that y'all claim y'all don't want. And let's just say she is overreaching.
She's checking me, by the way.
I'm not checking you. I love you. I would never check you. But if she doesn't get what she desires, that's only going to fall on her. It won't affect me. It won't affect you. But I have to give her the opportunity to put herself out there. And there are plenty of times I have given suggestions to certain women on ways they can become more dateable in the market. And I also try to give truth because I think a lot of women don't understand what it is like dating a man of a certain tax bracket. And I don't think these women really want that guy if they really knew what comes along with it.
Well, this is what I'm going to say. I'm going to be honest with you. You said we always down in the women for this and that. This is my point. Let me flip it back on the guys.
Okay.
I feel like if you're a guy, you can't go on your program and say, I want a woman to make this or look like this or look like that if you're not playing the same part. I can't say I'm going to go on your platform and say, yo, I want a woman, she's got to wear a size 6 and you know what I mean? I ain't got a 6-pack.
That's not true because the difference is money. So, like, let's say if you have a man with a lot of money, he does get more. No diss to Rick Ross. I love Rick Ross. Hey, Zach and Kiki, I was trying to come see y'all.
Shout.
Like Rick Ross, who I love. This is not a shot.
Okay.
But Rick Ross has beautiful women. I've never seen him with an unattractive girl. They're like 10s because he's worth millions. So, no, a man can make up for his lack of shape if he has money.
Exactly.
Now, A woman, what they will say, depending on the type of guy that you want, you have to be as pretty as possible for that type of man. But again, to me, this is what I'm trying to get women to understand. These men are not, if you want to be a wife, these men don't want to be husbands. So why are you even wasting your time? But people have to go through their own experience.
Yeah, I feel like it's a two-way street.
Okay.
I agree with you. You know, as a guy, you don't have to be that attractive as long as you got the bag, right? But then women, they come back and say, well, you got to make this, you got to do this, and this. Why does it have to be that way? Why can't
Well,
it?
I agree with you. I'm not going to disagree with everything. I think there's a lot of things. I think the internet has changed the reality of real relationships.
I agree.
You know, people are now, like I was saying this earlier, like there's a girl whose man might want to take her to Applebee's for her birthday.
What's wrong with Applebee's?
Huh?
What's wrong with Applebee's?
There's nothing wrong with Applebee's, but now the bar has been risen because this girl seen Keisha go to Spain for her birthday. So now she can't be excited. And I agree with you. When we're watching everybody else's lives and people are comparing, it has lost the art of you just being satisfied within your own life. And now expectations are so high. And then if you're a pretty girl and you're like, I'm prettier than her, I know I can get this done, all that done, then that's what you would do.
This is my thing, and I can only speak from where I'm at. I like a woman that you can go to a Del Frisco's, but you can also go to Applebee's. You can also get tacos. You can also go to a diner. It doesn't have to be every stop has to be.
I agree with you.
But you have women that all they want to do is go to a 5-star restaurant. That be my issue. Now, I'm going to say this. Your show is on fire. But the reason why I called you Kevin Samuels because you be having them on there and they be like.
No, I feel like Kevin Samuels I'm the opposite because he would be more direct. They say I'm not as direct. They think that, so that's why I was like, I don't know if I'm the female Kevin Samuels because he was very direct.
Yeah,
I try to be enlightening. What I try to do is this is what I've learned. Some women are delusional, but they don't know it. Mm-hmm. They don't know it. And and to be quite honest, I only know what I know because I've been doing it for 5 years. Mm-hmm. I'm not the same person who I was when I started the show. That's why I'm more educated on dating and matching and what it takes. But I think make me second, dating your real world first. That is your dating pool. The person that is you across from, the person you can touch, that's your option. If you don't like your option, then call me and also change your dynamic. I moved so much. So I lived in Chicago, now I live in California. So everything's just gonna change.
All right, so what is your requirement in a man?
My requirement, I always say this. Number one is monogamy. I can't be with a man who can't be faithful. So it doesn't matter how much money you have. If you have $10 million, if you can't be faithful, you're not gonna be the man for me. Because that, for me, I attract men that have good incomes, but that's always been the challenge. So at the end of the day, I learned that he can have $20 million in the bank, but if he can't be faithful, it just wouldn't work. But I think things change, as I get older. So someone I could trust, that's important. I was in a relationship. I've been single now for probably about 7 months. I need a break. Like, I do not want to get back into a relationship. No, not this year. Maybe next year I'll entertain it again. Like, yeah, I think you need time. And I think men get grace in saying they choose to be single. I have no idea why they don't believe a woman would choose to be single. And I'm definitely in a choice of singleness right now. I have a lot of things that I'm focusing on, and yeah.
What gave you the idea to even start this show? Because you come from a radio background.
No, I got you. No, I was okay, I know we gotta go. This is the last one.
Okay, cool.
So how it all started, I was doing a morning show in Chicago, and I was in a relationship. I'm a relationship girl. This is why I said I need a break, because I don't do situationships, so we gotta be committed. So in this relationship, we broke up during COVID.
Right.
And I got single. And, you couldn't talk to nobody. So D Nice was connecting us via music. Mm-hmm. And I said, let me do that with single people. And the rest is history.
Well, look,
that's literally what happened.
I'm going to tell you like this. I know you got to go. You doing the damn thing. Salute to you. I can't front. Listen, it's going down. 2025 BT Awards, Monday, June 9th. Before you get out of here,
yes.
Who you want to see?
Who I want to see, I've been seeing so many people. Tyler Perry, Kevin Hart, Jamie Foxx, Kiki, my girl Tamar Braxton. Just black excellence. It's my favorite weekend outside of Christmas.
Okay. Kendra G, y'all.
And real quick, y'all got a legend. Y'all should make sure y'all appreciate your Philly legend. I was filled with gratitude when they told me that you wanted me to come on your show. So I appreciate that. And keep doing what you've been doing. We love you so much. You are a pillar in the city of Philly, and I'm very grateful that you allowed me to be on your show.
Thank you so much. Kendra G, Single, she in the building, it's going down. BET Awards 2025 June 9th. Hashtag BET Awards. And shout out to our guy, man, Rand Speedy Action Lawyer. It's 9-9.
Okay.